Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and I've been on holiday, which is why I'm a different colour than I normally... Look, that's the colour I was. I've only been for a week in Wales. It was fantastic. That's not important right now. This is Xenobiotic, a band I know very little about. A quick shout out to Taryn from Hold Tight PR. If there's one person that never gets a shout out, it's a PR company. But Hold Tight is probably one of the biggest PR companies anywhere. You know, the people they represent, the labels they represent is huge. And Taryn has started sending me a weekly email with all the latest releases on and bits of information, and for me that obviously makes my life very easy. So I shall be cherry picking from his lists probably as we go along. So thank you, Taryn. That's fab. Xenobiotic, a band from Perth in Western Australia. And I believe Perth's closer to Hong Kong than it is to Sydney. That's how big Australia is. I think. I'm not certain on that, but I think. And again, that's not important right now. So they've got a new album out with this fantastic cover called Hate Monolith. And I say it's out, but I forgot to check when it is out. It's out on September the 2nd. It's out. Don't even know what I wasn't even sure what month it was then. So it's out now. I'll get there. This is a song called The Wretched Strive. I believe these guys are like technical death metal, which, let's face it, it's right up my street. I haven't heard it yet. I've heard like 10 seconds of it or something. Let's go. It all worked! I pressed all the right buttons in the right order. Oh. Pay attention. I'm exhausted. You know, at the beginning there was like an epilepsy warning. I was thinking they need to add some things onto that, like warning, do not play this song while you're driving, or when you're cooking with sharp knives, or anything really, because you'd be a one-man mosh pit. It just, I mean, if ever a song was designed to make you jump around and break things, it's this, isn't it? What you don't realise is that when I record these things, it can be any kind of time of day, and right now it's, you see, I can't turn me wrist. It's like 20 past 10 in the morning. So yeah, I am awake now. I'm definitely awake. That's fab. I mean, it's relentless. I mean, that's definitely a good word for this song. It never lets up. The guy's got a great voice. I know some people don't like the growly stuff, and fair enough. But from a growly point of view, that guy's got a great voice because he had that really good lower register. Maybe not super low, but lower register. And then he had the really scratchy high stuff. And this stuff is much harder to do than people realise. It's not just some guy shouting. Give it a go and you'll find out. Have a good shout. See if you sound anything like this. You will not. And to be fair, he won't sound like this if he's just singing in the room with you, because the production on this was massive. It was exactly the right production. This is where, and I said technical death, didn't I? And that's because that's what the information that I got said. But it's definitely that, it falls into that genre for me where it's what core music, and I've said this before, I know I've said it more than once, but you know, that's just recycle stuff. It's where core music has evolved to. Incredible production. And super tight, technical, bombastic stuff that just beats you into the ground. It has become part of that genre, that it should sound like this. But some I'm trying to put my words together because I got to be careful when you do this, because I'm just thinking and talking at the same time, and sometimes it's very easy to just say the wrong thing and give people a wrong impression. So if every now and again you see me go, it's because I'm trying to get the right words out. But where I was going was, sometimes production like this covers up not so great songs, if you like. So the songwriting isn't there. And the band can play and everything, but the songwriting isn't there, and then they layer on this massive dose of production, and it sounds really good. And you go, ooh, that sounds like, you know, that really sounds like something. That sounds really fab. And after you've heard it a couple of times, you realise there's no substance in it. But this was a really good song as well. You know, the great sort of repeated ride out really made the song. And so you start off with the shock factor and they're getting punched in the face, basically. But the song was really good for its genre. And then you've got that production on top. So if you want something that will make you into a one-man mosh pit, that probably not a lot of people have got, because that's one thing about my channel. You will always find things that people have not heard of, because I'm not chasing subscribers or clicks. This is just a fantastic. Well, that song, I mean, I haven't heard the album, but let's face it, if they can do that, I'm sure this is going to be great too. It's just a great addition to that genre. I really, really liked it. Wow. I mean, now, I don't know. I'm just going to keep going here if I'm not careful, but it was just boom, wasn't it? So brutal and so unrepentant. Let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye bye.